Hey guys, so I'm back. I am going to do, I think I mentioned this on my last video that I'm trying to shoot more in the moment and not just be so kind of, I guess, waiting and trying to prep and do all of these other things and just not get it done. But I'm going to shoot a look for you day, a kind of fast look. So I'm going to pull this color right here out of my shirt. Actually, this is like a shirt. I'm going to share the shirt with you in a haul. I actually bought the shirt at Walmart. I just thought it was the cutest. Love stripes. And I'm gonna kind of share with you this look that I'm gonna do. And I'm actually using a new palette that I'm pretty excited about. It's called Starlet. Sorry for my light Starlet palette. And it's actually, I want to say, it's 35 shades. It's by Profusion Cosmetics. I love what they're doing, and they're just the bomb. So we're gonna actually pull this color right here out of my blouse, and we're going to start with a crease shade. And let's see, we're gonna start with a crease shade. So I'm gonna start with this right here, this color right here, and we are going to go directly in the crease. And guys, I have already kind of prepped my eyes and my brows, because I think that takes up a lot of time in videos. I don't want this to be a 20-minute video, so that's why I've been kind of talking about just shooting more in the moment versus shooting you know, prepping, getting all this time to prep to get it done. So I thought that this crease shade, I am looking at the camera, y'all. It just may not look like it, but I'm looking at a mirror. So bear with me. I thought that this color here, it doesn't have a name on this color, but they're really creamy brown shade. I thought it would be really nice with what I'm trying to do in this look. And the one thing I love about Profusion is that they have the most amazing quality eyeshadows for the price, and so good, so good. So this is giving off a lot of pigment, and I absolutely love it. I actually have a meeting after this. I'll be Zooming with my 2 classes, so cannot wait. I always love seeing their little faces. But I absolutely love, you can tell I've done my eyebrows, and that will all go away once I kind of clean all this stuff up. So now I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and it's this green color. And I'm actually just gonna use my finger to put that color down on my lid. Ooh, this is a pretty color. Wow, so pretty. I love that. And guys, I'm just using my finger because it works. It works. Fingers work just as well. It works. So my next video, I'm gonna be sharing a haul with you. It's either a haul video or another makeup video, not sure. But I love all the commentary that you guys are bringing me, because I love talking to you and answering your questions. So love that. I use my finger if you can. And like I said, fingers are your tools too. You don't have to be going to buy all these expensive things. But, you know, I love brushes. And if you are in like me and you just like brushes, I do suggest that. And I buy all my brushes for like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Ross or something like that. So my suggestion is that if you see brushes that are on sale, go ahead and pick them up, because brushes are ridiculously expensive. But I suggest to go ahead and pick them up. In my last video, in my March favorites, I talked about this foundation right here. I'm going to use this foundation today. I'm going to do my best not to put this foundation on my shirt. But guys, I love this foundation, especially for the cost. especially for the cost. I think it was a little bit less than $8 or $7 or something like that, but it's less than 10. I say that. So, love this foundation. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And guys, I am wearing it in the color caramel, but I just absolutely love this foundation. It is so good. So I'm actually gonna take just I'm looking this way because I have my makeup right here beside me, and I'm gonna blot this in. Do your best to not rub it. One thing is that I found that this foundation doesn't really oxidize or anything. It pretty much stays where it should. I'm gonna layer this just a little bit more. I have such a busy day. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning, and I had a 8 o'clock meeting, and then I had an 11 o'clock meeting, and I have a 2 o'clock meeting, and I have two other errands to run, so I'm so busy. But I prefer that one, you invest in a big kabuki brush like this for foundation. I've been having this brush now for about 6 years, I think. So it does hold up. Invest meaning like you're gonna spend over like $30 for your brush. Invest in it, it works. It will save the hassle of having to buy brushes like this. So invest in it. The next thing that we're going to, I'm liking how this is coming out. We're going to go ahead and contour a little bit. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. Guys, I've been using this for a while. I'm going to take this brush right here and add my contour. To my cheeks, right there to the cheekbone. And guys, I know it's darker than me, but I promise it all comes out in the wash. And guys, this is another way I like to keep myself really, really tan. So you kind of want to contour around. People say they do a C. I don't do that because I bronze enough around the perimeter of my face. So I'm going to keep it like that. You guys know my favorite bronzer is the Butter Bronzer. For those of you that have been following me for a while, I love the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I've been using this for about 2-3 years now. Guys, this smells like a beach in a container. It's so good. So I'm buffing out my contour. And guys, my contour palette is e.l.f. and I want to say it was $6, but I love cream contours more than I love some of these. Just like cream ones just show up better on me. They just show up a lot better. Something was in my eye. Don't know, but something was in my eye. Okay, so we've contoured, we've used the Butter Bronzer, we've used the e.l.f. contour, and so we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of highlighting. And then I have my lashes kind of setting up right here. I'll do those off camera so that it doesn't, because sometimes it's still a struggle. I still struggle. Even though I love wearing them, just know that I still struggle. It's not easy. So just keep that in mind. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the, I love this. I shared this in my favorites. This is a Wet n Wild concealer. And this is the absolute gem. So they have several shade ranges. So I use a little bit of this, which I absolutely love. So I have my little I wanted to call this something else, girl. Lord have mercy. I have my little beauty, I won't say beauty blender, but this is gonna help kind of, and I've wet it so it doubled in size. I love this thing. This is actually by Sonia Ketchup. And I just kind of go here to blend out my concealer. I love it when it's kind of, and this is actually, it's damp. It's fairly damp. Fairly damp. So it seems to do some really nice blending when I really make it nice and damp. But I've been asking you guys what kind of videos do you want to see, and I know you guys like makeup videos, so I'm gonna start those back up. It would really make me really happy if you guys subscribe to my blog or get on my mailing list. It really would. So guys, I'm using the Makeup Obsessions banana powder to kind of set this. Okay, so we popped on lashes. I'm gonna take an even bigger blending brush, and I'm going to sweep all of this away. It's okay if you look a little bit bright. We go back in with our bronzer, and I'm not gonna change brushes. I'm going to continue just to use this one. Notice that I'm going deeply into my cheeks, just in that area, because this is gonna kind of serve as my blush, kind of. And guys, this is where I talk about getting that glow into your skin and just wanting that summer glow. And I use this to kind of enhance that. So get your hands on this. Another thing that I like to use is this right here, which is the L'Oreal Lumi. I put just a little right here on my brush, tap my cheek, tap my cheek, tap my cheek, tap my cheek. Take a little bit, put it over here. And guys, I just go in circular motions on my cheeks. But look how it's giving that inner glow. I usually mix it with my foundation, but I didn't do that. My bad. But girl. This is very inexpensive. I've had this for like probably right at about almost a year. So, and it's getting empty now, and it's in the color Golden Door. So, absolutely love it. And the blush that I'm going to use is actually a blush that I found at TJ Maxx. It's the Anastasia Blush Trio in the color Cocktail Party. And I'm using the same brush. And I'm going to go right on top of that glow. I want you to see that. Whoa. I'm not going to line my lids with any black liner or anything. When I love my eyeshadow, sometimes I don't like to take away from it with the black liner. So I try not to mess with it too much because I'm loving my shadow. But as you can see, I put on my lashes. These are the Gala lashes by Kiss. Absolutely love these lashes. I'm gonna go back into that palette, and I'm gonna go back into that green color, and I'm gonna put that at the very bottom of my lash line down there. Beautiful. And guys, I just got this palette like maybe a few days ago. Beautiful. I'm gonna go into this color right here, this frosty color, to do my inner corners. Yes, yes. highlighting there under my brow. Yes. We're gonna give ourselves a little spray before we put on any gloss. This was mentioned in my video. Get your hands on this Lullaby, make it last. I need to order another bottle. I'm at the end. My other favorite is this Wet n Wild. And guys, what it does, it just gets rid of that powderiness that your skin gives off after you do makeup and such, like this. So we're gonna put on a little gloss. Actually, I'm gonna start with the NYX first, and this is in the color Fortune Cookie. And here I am again with my Lullaby that I talked about in my favorites video recently. I feel like it's glossy enough. One second, let's see. So this is kind of like an oldie but goodie palette. So I go in this color here and this color here, and that color's extra and yes. So I go in, I swirl my brush, and then I hit the very top of my cheek. Whew, that's beautiful. I make sure I hit that nose. You see that little shine right there? And guys, you can do this after you set your face. You can do it before you kind of set your face. It's really up to you. I like to do it either or. The outcome is still pretty nice for me. But I'm definitely loving the way this look has come out. I'm actually in my restroom, standing in the restroom, getting ready to head to a meeting, but I'll see you guys again soon. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I upload a new video. See you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.